Load that open it. Load that open it.
We try. We try.
Dude, guys in the back busting their butts.
Subscribe. Subscribe. Free page puncher for every subscription.
They're about
to follow
free.
that up. Hard to follow that up tonight, bro. We're gonna definitely try to do that. Guess what? This is the rumor alert. Have you seen that last week? We introduced this segment first on the show, and it's something going forward. So, also this has a tier system. And the tier system is that, hey, is it a fact or is it a grain of salt, or there's a couple other variations in there? It could be a grain of salt with a little bit of truth. So, understand that these are rumors. Look at all these rumors. These might not be factual. These are just something that we've seen on through the fanverse, and we thought we'd bring it up to you. So we've got taken in the first rumor alert of the night. Thanos is returning to the MCU. That's right. Josh Brolin may return back as Thanos in the upcoming Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars movies. Some reports indicate Thanos actually could be the multiversal team opposing Doctor Doom, possibly a variant of himself. Brolin has expressed interest in reprising the role if the Russos are involved, and his character could potentially be a king from another universe. Now, we're going to label this as grain of salt for now, because this is being reported by IMDb and Yahoo. So those are actually pretty good sources. So this might be actually something that's happening. And with the MCU, they've been letting a lot of these leaks out about who's the Black Panther one came out. And, Robert Downey Jr. was months before we heard it. I got a feeling that, look, you cannot do this version and storyline without bringing Thanos back.
Yeah.
They've had such a bad run lately that they need to, leak all this stuff about, hey, you know what? Robert Downey Jr. is coming back. Hey, you know what? Thanos is coming back. Hey, Punisher's going to be in Spider-Man. They need to do whatever they can to get people back into the Marvel Universe, because it has dropped off significantly. This is going to do it. The Secret Wars Doomsday double feature, they're going to be just fine with that, because they're bringing everybody back. Chris Evans, everybody's coming back. Mm-hmm. So hope it works. If they're doing a whole multiverse thing, Thanos only died in one universe. There's thousands of them. So
I think this is unrelated to this particular rumor, but I will say I am speaking this with such conviction that they have to have the biggest surprise of all time in this movie to jumpstart the excitement. I really do think it has to be something we are not expecting.
I don't know how you're still talking with a serious face after what what Commander Bly said. I don't.
Jesus.
I applaud you, sir. I applaud you.
I think he's a professional.
I think Tom Cruise is going to be in this movie.
I think I would not be surprised if this was the opportunity for them to do that.
I think that Robert Downey Jr.'s salary reported of $100+ million is not factual, and I think part of that is masked in what they're paying Tom to be in this film, and I think he's going to be Iron Man, and I think he's going to be the version. I just think so. I think that's what's going to happen.
Well, you could say, hey, we're paying $100 million for Tony Stark to come in, and you could have a couple of different Tony Starks underneath that banner.
Yeah.
Banner, get it? Hulk.
I do think, but I don't know. Thanos great, but it wouldn't be exciting. I mean, it'd be exciting to see Thanos, but I need a surprise.
Well, but Thanos, I think, can come out as like the surprise hero of this thing, because he doesn't, he doesn't want to get blown away by Doomsday or whatever. So he's going to go up against him, and they could make something a sort of a redemption for a character that was the biggest bad guy in all of the MCU.
Well, I mean, but doesn't God Emperor Doesn't God Emperor Doom just kill Thanos? Like, does he just come
Yes.
back and that's the intro? Yeah,
He does, brother.
yeah. So
All right, guys. This is I already know that it's gonna be time to let that cat out of the bag. It's me. They're bringing me to the MCU. You heard it first.
Yeah, but we already knew they needed an extra for like one of the desk jockeys in the police station. So,
all right. So from there, one rumor down, couple more to go. Let's see what we got else on this. And again, it's just rumors. Just rumors. Surrounding me every day. But this one is becoming something that we're going to say is a fact.
Is it possible this story is true? Yes, it is.
Reported by Variety that several Bond actors on the short list, and I'm a little bit discouraged if it's.
I mean, are they casting for hobbits or Bond? What's going on here?
Well, they got Tom Holland, Jacob Elordi, and Harrison Dickerson. And then there's a bottom point. There are a lot of rumors has been going on that the actor Alan, I can't remember his last. I think Alan Johnson, that was Craven, was also in the running as well. We'll see if that's still the case. But it's like
Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Aaron Taylor Johnson. That's the gentleman's name. And it says, are at the top of the list when it comes to actors to take on the mantle of 007 in the Bond 26. Amazon is reportedly looking to cast a British actor under the age of 30 in the role, meaning former frontrunners could be off the table. We're going to say that this is who the F are these dudes? He got it right. Tom Holland better not be Bond. Yeah, I think, look, if Amazon goes the route and they put Tom Holland as Bond, I think it's going to backfire on them. It's not going to do well. I think Tom Holland, just like Pedro Pascal, they're oversaturating themselves. And I think fans now, like Pedro's getting at where people's like, I'm sick of this guy in films. I think we're getting to the stage of Tom Holland as well. I don't know the other two actors' work. I think it's interesting on Aaron. Only, but there's a couple of things in his background that I think maybe Amazon doesn't want to have to deal with as well. So there's a lot of things to unpack on that. Again, Idris Elba, Henry Cavill, certain guys that we know.
Yeah,
the minute you see it, it's gonna blow up.
I mean, look, if you want this film to just blow it out of the water, Nick Cage is the choice. I mean, it's clear as day. Clear as day.
James Bond.
And Nick Cage with a British accent. Just run with it. Let it go. And I know Denis would be really happy.
I mean, he already stole the, Declaration of Independence. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I mean, come on.
Now, Jacob Elordi is a guy that might be good. He's going to be Frankenstein monster in the Guillermo del Toro Frankenstein.
Mm-hmm.
So he is a decent actor. Mm-hmm. And out of these guys,
but here's a question, like a chick on a dating app, like how tall is he? Right?
Because Frankenstein's monster is 4'6", so he needed
okay. It doesn't have to be that big. Yeah.
There was no way any of these guys are over 6 feet.
It's set in the Victorian era, a lot smaller men then. So everything else works. But yeah, I don't know. I think that when the list came out, I don't know what Amazon's doing. But this doesn't seem to be I don't think it's Tom Holland, because they go to Tom Holland. I think you're going to have people overseas like, what the hell are you doing?
Well, okay,
I mean, unless they did
here's
Spider
the thing
Bond.
is Jacob Elordi is 6'5".
Wow. Okay.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's 6'5".
That's why he's Frankenstein's monster.
Holy, which guys are Lordy? Which guy?
The first guy.
Yeah,
on the left.
First guy is
6'5" Bond. Jesus.
All right.
Okay. All right.
That would work.
All right.
He could go up against Jaws, and you'd be like, "Oh, okay."
Oh, how about let's do a Franken Bond then? Let's just do across.
Yeah, Tom Holland's 5'7", so that's a hard pass.
Yeah, it's a hard pass.
Not my type. And then Harris Dickinson. I'll be Dickinson. This guy. Let's see. This dude is all right. This dude's 6'2". So
okay.
So I could see that the 6'5" one is kind of like thing. What was the guy that got the watch deal though? That was the
Aaron
Craven guy, right?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's why a lot of people were pointing out that he has a very good chance. Yeah, Commander Blythe's. You know, you had to start, bro.
See, here we go. I mean, it is Hollywood. You know, you never know.
Yeah,
You
well.
never know.
Well, with that factoid that Commander Bly hit us and everything, we're down to one more rumor of the night and everything. And this one is quite disturbing because I got a feeling that this, even though it might be a grain of salt, I got a feeling it might not be. We are going to get some more Ghostbusters, and it seems like, you know, there's going to be a point of trying to mess this up. It says the more Ghostbuster films and animated series via. Now, this is where he's made some right predictions. It's my time to shine. Hello on X. He's made some very good ones, and sometimes he's been off. But it says Sony apparently is developing 4 new Ghostbuster films. Oh God. One being a live-action follow-up to Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, which released last year, as well as a planned animated trilogy. Saying grain of salt only because of the fact is that it's an X account and it's a public account. You never know. None of the trades are reporting this at the moment. But if it is, I don't understand the thinking of this. You guys are cramming too much Ghostbusters down our throats and not enough Ghostbusters material that's good. I think you need to really start thinking. Sony and Universal do a really good job of trying to destroy their franchises, and I don't know what's going on over there.
Hey, when you're good at when you're good at something, you're good at it, man. You know, don't steer the away for the benefit of the IP, man. Just keep doing what you're doing. Keep running that shit into the ground. No one cares. You're gonna make a follow up to Frozen Empire, which is a bad move. It's not a good movie. You're gonna make an animated trilogy. No one's gonna want to watch it because it's definitely not gonna be about the first original Ghostbusters. So hey, you know, just let's just get this thing buried as soon as possible. 2026 for the win. You know.
Yeah, I don't know, man. This one is don't double down on something. They need to do. They probably need. Look, Ivan Reitman's son is actually doing it right now. They probably need to go out and get an outside individual that can have a little bit of new eyes to this, because so far the last couple of outings just haven't worked. They've been a little lackluster. I can't believe they're doubling down on a third film when a couple of these films have barely cracked the point of making some money. So we're gonna have to see. And, you know, it's a shame of all these other things. But, you know, the good thing about it is, guess what? That's the end of Rumor Alert, so we can see a good ass outro.